Hello everyone. So today we are the last part of the climate of India, and we have discussed before a few seasons like hot, dry summer seasons and uh, southwest monsoon. Today we are going to discuss another season, that is retreating monsoon. It is basically withdrawal of monsoon. So as we have learned before also, that the seasonal changes occurs due to the apparent movement of the sun. So we have learned that during the hot dry summer season that the sun was in the tropic of Cancer. Now the sun will not remain in the tropic of Cancer throughout the year. Gradually it will start shifting towards the south, and the shifting of the sun starts by the month of September. From the month of September, like from the mid of September, it starts gradually move towards the south, and like when it reaches the tropic of Cancer, when it reaches the tropic of Capricorn, sorry, it will be the month of December. So right after the monsoon season it starts, and it will be the month of October and November for the retreating monsoon. Now let us discuss some of the characteristics of the retreating monsoon. And during the retreating monsoon there is a lot more like differences in the pressure system. So when the sun was in the tropic of Cancer, low pressure was created over there, and hence wind starts blowing from sea towards the land. Now the sun has shifted towards the tropic of Capricorn, means low pressure will be created in tropic of Capricorn, and the low pressure of tropic of Cancer will be replaced by high pressure. As a result, the wind will start blowing from tropic of Cancer to tropic of Capricorn region. So here you can see the during the summer season the winds are entering the Indian subcontinent, and it will reach the northwestern part by mid of July. And the withdrawing or the retreating of the monsoon also starts from the northwest region of our country only, that is the region of Punjab and Haryana. So when it starts withdrawing or when it starts retreating, it will be the month of September. And when it withdraws from the Indian subcontinent, 15th September. So you can see the northwestern part of our country, it has a very less rainy months, okay, because the arrival of the monsoon is also late, and the withdrawal of the monsoon is also early from the northwestern part. But when the winds leave India, means the withdraws from or retreats from the Indian landmass, it will be from the northeastern part of the country. Now though it starts from northwestern part, but when it comes to leave India, it will be from the northeastern part of the country. So that is the reason this is also known as northeast monsoon. So as you have seen that the withdrawal starts from the northeastern section, so it is known as northeast monsoon. And one more thing, those winds are offshore winds, means it blows from land to sea. So this is the reason the winters are quite dry in India. Next characteristics we are going to discuss is the October heat. Now October heat, as the name suggests over here, the month of October will be demarcated with a high temperature, high humidity, and cloudless sky, clear weather, okay, very fine weather will be present during the month of October. But due to the high temperature and that humidity, it will be very scorching, and the oppressive weather will be created. So this is known as October heat. Now how it occurs, such is also because of the apparent movement. As we know, the sun will start shifting from north towards the south. So till September and it is till September it will be in the northern hemisphere. So after September, when it starts moving towards the south, the southern India will receives almost direct rays or the vertical rays compared to the northern India. So right after the monsoon season it occurs. So as a result, what happened is, due to the high amount of like temperature, more evaporation takes place. So the humidity is also high, and the temperature is also high. So there, what happened also is, during that time the low pressure is again, like as we know that low pressure is replaced by the high pressure. So there, instead of vertical upward rising air, there will be a downward like sinking air. So when the air comes towards the ground surface, the air will become warm, and it will create more space for the humidity. More, it can accommodate more amount of water vapor. So there, what happened is, the more water vapor is present in the ground surface only, so it will not lead to the formation of clouds in the upper airs, like upper atmosphere. So this is demarcated with the clear sky. So this is the reason that the month of October have high temperature, high humidity, and clear skies. Now next we are going to discuss is the tropical cyclones. So during this time, this is a zone of change also, because from the hot wet summer season we are moving to the cold dry winter season. So during this change, tropical cyclones are formed over the Bay of Bengal as well as the Arabian Sea. Now those cyclones are formed only over the water bodies, and those are very destructive in nature. It can create a huge loss of life as well as property also. And basically those tropical cyclones affect uh, most of the southeastern part of our country. Next characteristics we are discussing is the tropical cyclones. Now those tropical cyclones formed over the water bodies, and it is deflected towards the right hand side because it comes under the influence of Coriolis force. And we know what is Coriolis force, or the effect that the winds are deflected towards the left in the south and the right in the northern hemisphere. So here the wind starts from the northwest, leaves from the northeastern part, and it will be deflected towards the right hand side because it comes under the influence of Coriolis force. So when it passes through the Bay of Bengal, it will carry some amount of moisture, and when it hits the southeastern part of our country, it will shower few amount of rainfall in the southeastern part. So the southeastern coast of our country receives rainfall twice in a year. For example, Chennai receives rainfall in both the northeast as well as southwest monsoon, but the rainfall is low. Now why it happens is because the during the southwest monsoon, it is on the leeward side of Western Ghats and falls under the rain shadow zone. And during the northeast monsoon also, most of the time the winds will be blowing from land to land, and when it blows over the Bay of Bengal, it carries very less amount of the moisture content is very less. So though it strikes the eastern Ghats and showers rainfall over Chennai, but the rainfall is quite low. And if we compare with the if we twice a monsoon, it receives rainfall twice a year, but the rainfall is low as compared to Mumbai, because Mumbai falls under the western slopes of Western Ghats. It is the windward side. So this is the characteristics of the retreating monsoon. Now we are moving on to the next season, that is cold dry winter season. So the winter season in our country lasts for a few months, from the month of December to till February. So again, as we know that this is also caused due to the apparent movement of the sun. So when the sun is in the tropic of Capricorn, towards the when it moves towards the south, the tropic of Capricorn receives the direct rays, and during that time high pressure is in the tropic of Cancer, and low pressure in Tropic of Capricorn. Now the winds will start blowing from high pressure to low pressure, and during that time, like why it is high pressure is because we have inclined rays of the sun, and we will be having enjoying winter season. So we are going to discuss few characteristics of winter season. So during the winter season, high pressure develops over the northern plains of our country, and as well as high pressure is created over the Central Asia also. So the winds are attracted from Central Asia towards the northern plains. Now if we compare the high pressure of Central Asia with the high pressure of our country, the intensified high pressure is created in the Central Asia. So the high pressure of our country will be in a state of lower system. So for example, if you see, if it is 1020 millibar in Central Asia, okay, in India it will be just 1000 millibar. So it will be in a lower system compared to the higher pressure of Central Asia. So the cold winds will blow from Central Asia towards the India, and but over here the India Himalayas plays a vital role by blocking the cold winds. Now the next is the winter monsoon over the northwestern region of our country, and this also receives rainfall from the temperate cyclones which are created over the Mediterranean Sea, which is brought to India by the westerly jet streams. The western disturbance also like get bifurcated into two parts. One goes to the north and one comes to the south, and it will shower a few amount of rainfall in the northwestern part of our country, which is termed as western disturbance, and it is beneficial for the growth of wheat. And there is a huge temperature difference also during this month, because coastal areas of our country will have moderate climate, because it will be under the influence of marine type of climate, and the temperature will range from 21 to 25 degree Celsius. Even the western ghats will have cooler climate compared to the surrounding areas. So with this we come to the end of the chapter. uh, I have made several videos on this climate of India. You can check those videos in my channel, and if you find this video quite helpful, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.